Good morning, students. Today we will do some more examples based on the strictly increasing, strictly decreasing, and increasing and decreasing. So, example I'm taking here the on page number 203, example number 12. Question says, find the interval in which function sine 3x x belongs to 0 to pi by 2 is first increasing and second decreasing. This is a question. So before starting this question, I just want to pull your attention on two or three things which are very important. First, here function is sine 3x and we have x is called, whenever we find f dash x and take equal to 0, that will come a critical point. So here it is given the range, meaning x we can't take beyond of this range. All possible x which will come in this range, that will be acceptable x. These two conditions for these two conditions we want to find the interval. This is not strictly coming here. It's very first time it is a increasing and decreasing coming. And for this particular, while making the proper interval, we will take close bracket at the near the critical point. Critical point will include in the interval. So okay, before starting the concept, I just want to tell you about the general solution. That is very important. General solution, that is very important as far as the critical point is concerned. Whenever the trigonometric function comes, always this kind of interval will be given. Whenever the trigonometric function will come, always this kind of interval will be given. So general solution, the concept was in class 11th and we studied that. Just want to tell you this particular thing. And general solution was, whenever sine theta is equal to sine alpha, if we'll say that what is theta, so definitely one will reply theta is equal to alpha, but it is not a correct answer, because you are giving only one answer, you are thinking only one answer, but we have to think about the set of answers. That is called a general solution. And then theta is equal to here n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha, where n belongs to the integer I or z. So this was the concept was in class 11th, and in trigonometry in last exercise 3.4 we studied that one. So sine theta is equal to sine alpha, theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into alpha, where n you one by one, when you will put integers, you will get all different thetas. So that is the answer. Second, cos theta is equal to cos alpha. That time theta will be 2n pi plus minus alpha, where n belongs to I. Third, tan theta is equal to tan alpha. Then theta is equal to, it is n pi plus alpha, where n belongs to I. Fourth, sine theta is equal to when only 0 is coming. So I just want to tell you something. Whenever directly 0, sine or tan, in both cases, when sine or tan theta are coming equal to 0, in both cases theta is equal to n pi will come, where n belongs to, as usual, integer. And fifth formula, cos theta is equal to 0, then cos theta is equal to 0, then theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, where n belongs to I. So want to tell you again that keep remember these 5 initial formulas. This is good enough to tell you, because this all will concept among one formula here. So sine theta and tan theta when equal to 0 is coming, directly answer theta equal to n pi. We need not compare with this one. When cos theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to directly this answer. We don't need to compare with this one. And except 0, if it is coming, we have 3 formulas. So okay, now I want to close that topic and want to come here. This is solution, and this is f of x is equal to sine x. We want to find, sine 3x. So we want to find the interval in which function is increasing and decreasing, and the method is very so-called. Yesterday I taught you the method. First we will find f dash x, then we will take equal to 0, then we will find the critical points, and then after finding the critical point I'll make a number line. I'll plot on the points along with these two, because this time it is given the close interval. So I'll tell you one by one. First let me complete the procedure. F dash x I'll find out, d by dx of sine 3x is very simple. First will be sine and second will be 3x. It is chain rule. So sine 3x will have a cos 3x, and 3x will again differentiate as a 3. So this is f dash x. Now I'll find the critical point. At critical point, how we can find out? It's equal to 0. So 3 cos of 3x is equal to 0. So cos of 3x is equal to 0. So one cannot write only 3x is equal to or something cos pi by 2 or something pi by 2. No, we have to compare this particular with this one. Cos 3x is equal to 0, cos theta is equal to 0. You have to use this one, and then after we'll think. So by the general solution, I'll write theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, and x is equal to 2n plus 1. 3 will transfer in denominator. It's gonna be 3 2s are 6, where n belongs to I. So it's time to put the values of n and find all x which is lying in this interval, because it is restriction is given. So okay, we will try to find the restrictions. Okay, first I'll put n equal to 0. When I'll put n equal to 0, 2 into 0, 1 pi by 6. Definitely answer is pi by 6. And this is one of the critical point, because x pi by 2 belonging in pi by 0 to 90. And n equal to 1. On putting n equal to 1, x is equal to 2 1s are 2, 1 3 pi by 2. And the meaning of 2 1s are 2 and 3 pi by 2 meaning 3 pi by 2 meaning 3 pi by 6. 3 pi by 6 meaning pi by 2, and pi by 2 is again acceptable because it is a closed bracket. It is a closed bracket. So 0 and pi by 2 both acceptable, and between all the number are acceptable. So you have got x equal to pi by 2, which is correct. Now I can't take n equal to 2, because if I take n equal to 2, it will be beyond of pi by 2 or the range 0 to pi by 2. So one should understand that after n equal to 2, 1 we have a 2, 3, 4 or something like -1, -2 also there. But all values give the proper will not proper x. The x whatever will get, it is out of the range. So we have two values, this and this, and this we have gone n equal to 0, it was pi by 6. It was pi by 6. For n equal to 0, it was pi by 6, and it is pi by 2. So we have got now two critical point, and then I'll go on the number line. Look at, very important. You remember, students, yesterday we had 2 or 3 questions we did, and all this we wrote minus infinite to infinite. But this time we won't write like that, because it is already specially given that from 0 to pi by 2. So we will take only 0, we will take only pi by 2, and between them we have only the number pi by 6. So I want to ask you, I not directly ask you, but okay, just as simply, then I want to ask you that we have a 3 point. This time pi by 6 is a critical point, pi by 2 is a critical point, and these are the special point where f dash x is equal to 0. When f dash x is equal to 0. Okay, and 0 we will check afterward. So now I'm rubbing all, now I'm rubbing all this one, because I already have told you this one. So look at the thing. Now I will check. It is increasing and decreasing. So I'll check from 0 to pi by 6. What will come? 0 will include, it is special written here, 0 and to pi by 2. So in whole interval, what is the nature of f dash x? You remember that. What is the nature of f dash x? You can take any value. So 0, it is 30. It is 30. Between them, we just want to take any value like 15. Like 15. So 15 degree put here in f dash x. Where is f dash x? This one. So if you put f dash x is equal to 3 cos 3 into 15. 15 is the angle between this one. So 15 3s are 45. So cos 45 is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 meaning 3 by root 2 meaning it is a positive. So we have got that, suppose it is 0. So between them we have f dash x is a positive, and between them definitely it is a 30, it is a 90. We can take any value like 45. We choosing 45. So if you put here 45 threes are 145 or 135, and cos 135 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. That is negative. That is negative. And one should assure that it is, if it is a positive, it is definitely negative. It is 99% true. So whatever we have got, that in this interval function is function f dash is positive, in this interval f dash is negative, it will give us an idea that what will happen between these two. So 1, 2 or 3 is something I want to tell you. Between them f dash is positive. What about on 0? So on 0 is what? If you go on 0, x equal to 0 put here. So cos 3 into 0, cos 0 is 1, meaning it is again positive. So this point is also included because it is a closed interval. So at this point f dash is positive. At between f dash is positive and at exactly pi by 6, it is f dash equal to 0 because it is a critical point. It is a critical point. So between this, since in interval 0 to pi by 6, close bracket I have taken, f dash x is either positive or equal to 0. Positive, at what point it is positive? At 0 it is positive. At between these two, it is all everywhere f dash x positive. And exactly at pi by 6, f dash x equal to 0. And so I'll say that in this interval, f of x is f of x not strictly, because equal to 0 is coming, increasing. And we are told to find the interval in which it was increasing. We have got it. And second, since in interval pi by 6 to pi by 2, one should assure that f dash x is everywhere either negative or equal to 0. Why I am taking equal to 0? Because these two are critical point. At pi by 6, f dash x was 0. At pi by 2, f dash x was 0. Look at f dash x was 0. We got a pi by 6 and pi by 2. So at critical point, f dash x always equal to 0, and between them we have f dash x less than 0. So I'll say that in this interval function is decreasing function. So hope you have got that between these two function is increasing and between these two it is increasing. And here we have to use a close bracket. Why? Because it is talking about the increasing and decreasing concept, and already it is given the close bracket. So please you have to remember all very importantly. And further we have a more important question, we'll see it. Okay, let me wrap this question. Look at the next example, which is almost similar, but it is important to tell you because question is very important as far as exam is concerned. Example number 13 I am telling you. Question says find the interval f of x is equal to sin x plus cos x, where this one is given, and question says find the interval in which function is strictly increasing, strictly decreasing. So very important word strictly is given. This time we will exclude all those points where f dash x is equal to 0 because it is strictly coming. We will just follow those points for increasing and decreasing. So we will exclude all those points where f dash x was equal to 0 and f dash x was equal to 0. So okay, by practice it will come automatically, no matter at all. Look at how we can find out it. Solution. Same method. Look at f of x, we are having sin x plus cos x. First I'll find the critical point. So f dash x will be sin x have a differentiation cos x and cos having a minus sin x. So I'll take as usual f dash x equal to 0. So it is a cos x minus sin x is equal to 0. So cos x is equal to sin x will come. So sin x upon cos x. Alright, sin x upon cos x is equal to 1. Sin by cos tan x is equal to 1. So tan x will be written tan 45. And after this, I'll use the general solution. What I made you write the general solution? Tan theta is equal to tan alpha. Theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. This is the general solution. General solution. So I use here the general solution. It is n pi plus alpha, where n belongs to integer. So I'll put now values of n one by one, and I'll find all those x which lies between 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So I'll go first n equal to 0. So x will be 0 plus pi by 4, which is acceptable because it is lying between these two, and n equal to 1. So it is x is equal to 1 pi plus pi by 4, meaning 5 pi by 4, and definitely 1 pi plus pi by 4, which is 5 pi by 4, meaning 225 degree, and 225 lies between 0 to 360. And then n equal to 2, if I put 2 pi plus pi by 4, so 2 pi meaning 360 plus pi by 4 meaning 45, it total will be 405. So it is beyond of the 2 pi. So we can't take n equal to this one, and we have just two values. We have got pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4. So after it, now I'll make the number line which will be very important here. I'll write 0, I'll write 2 pi, I'll write here only pi by 4, and this is 5 pi by 4. So further task is very important to understand. So look at the thing, what I want to tell you, that we'll check between these. And first we should know that which are critical point. So these two are critical point. So this is a critical point and this is a critical point. And you know that critical point always excluded, because we don't want f dash x equal to 0. I just want for strictly increasing f dash x is greater than 0. I don't want f dash x greater than or equal to 0. So we have to exclude all the points which are critical point, because critical point are those points where f dash x were gonna be 0. So we will exclude that. We won't include. We will exclude that. So how we can? We'll check it. First, I'll take any one point between these two. So what about 0 to pi by 4? So it's a 45. So we can choose 30. So we'll put here f dash x is equal to here. So put cos 30 minus sin 30. So cos 30 is a root 3 by 2. This is 1 by 2. So root 3 minus 1 by 2. Root 3 meaning 1.73 minus 1 by 2 meaning positive. So we have got the result that between these two we have f dash x positive. So we should assure that between we have f dash x will be negative and it will be positive. But we have to check it. Okay, we'll check. So it is 45 and it was I think 225. So between we have lots of numbers like 90. I'm taking 90. Look at cos 90 0 minus sin 90 1. So answer is a negative. So answer is negative. So it is answer have a negative, and definitely here I'm making a little bit here. Suppose it is 2 pi. Between them f dash x definitely will be positive. So what we have got an idea that between these two f dash x is greater than 0. At particular pi by 4 f dash x is equal to 0 because it is a critical point, but it is not a critical point. So we will check that at 0 f dash 0 cos 0 minus sin 0, cos 0 is 1, so meaning positive. So on this point f dash is positive, so it will include, but at pi by 4 f dash is was 0, it is excluded. This is again the point where f dash is was 0, it is excluded. And 2 pi, I want to put here 2 pi. So cos 2 pi minus sin 2 pi. Cos 2 pi is 1, sin 2 pi is 0. Again positive. So at this point, f dash is positive. Between them, f dash is positive. At this point, f dash is equal to 0. So this will exclude and all will include. Similar till the last. So critical point will be excluded. So I write in interval. From this to this, I'll write what? 0 to pi by 4, look at, and 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi, look at. Very important to use the bracket, interval. This is excluded open interval. This is included closed interval. This is excluded open interval. This is included closed interval. And in these two, f dash x is positive, not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. And so in this interval, f of x is strictly increasing, and in interval pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4, look at open interval. I can't take this one, I can't include this one, I have to exclude pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4 because these two are critical point, and at the critical point f dash x always equal to 0. So in this interval f dash x is negative. So in this interval f of x is strictly decreasing, and that's all the answer. So it's a conceptual one. If you have a good concept, you won't make mistake. Otherwise, you will be in prediction and definitely make mistake. So do it, practice from your side. From my side, I have taught as good as possible. But next is only your job to do this. So this all were the examples. Now I want to move on the exercise. So few questions I will do here. 6.2. So questions almost the same as examples. So I think you would have made some examples. So I'm taking question number 6, and among this we have a C. Question number C. F of x is equal to minus 2x cube minus 9x squared minus 12x plus 1, and question says find the interval where the function is, find the interval where function is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. This question is asked. So question is nothing tough, but just by practice I'm telling you. Question number 6, under that we have a C. So I'll do the same method. Find the interval we are told. So I'll go with f of x is equal to minus 2x cube minus 9x square minus 12x plus 1. I'll go f dash x. This is 6x square, 18x and 12. So I'll take f dash x equal to 0, but before it I want to take out some common, minus 6 common. And I want to do one more step. I want to split in two terms, x plus 1 and x plus 2 as usual. Now I'll take f dash x is equal to 0, which will give us minus 6x plus 1, x plus 2 is equal to 0. Minus 6 will transfer that side, and we have a two option. This will give x equal to minus 1 or x plus 2. This will give x equal to minus 2. So we have a two critical point. So without any hesitation, I'll take minus infinite because we are not given any particular range. So I'll take only minus 1 and 1. Minus 1 and 1. No, now I'll just check between these two. I'll take a point between these two. So minus 1 to minus infinite, we have a minus 2. So put here minus 2. Minus 2 f dash x. X is equal to minus 1 and 2. Sorry, minus 2 we have. So first I'll take minus 2 and then minus 1. Okay. Minus 2 and minus 1. First I'll take minus 2 and take in minus 1. From left to right it is on ascending order. So smaller one first and then greater one later. Okay. Now I'll take here any number minus 3. Minus 3 I'll take here. So minus, it is minus already, minus 6. So minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. And minus 3 to minus 1. Overall answer is negative. So it is f dash x, we have got a negative. After it, minus 2 to minus 1, we have a definitely any lots of number, but it will be definitely positive. I am just writing, you can check by yourself, and between these two it will again be negative. So I have written directly because I am sure you also can check by taking any number between these two and put here in this f dash x, you will get a proper sign. So okay, it is strictly asked, strictly. So what to do? It is minus infinite, genuine, it is open interval. And about critical point, we will again use an open interval because it is asked what? Strictly word. So for strictly word, we always exclude the critical point, because at the critical point f dash x is equal to 0 happen, so that we have to exclude it. So in interval, since in interval minus infinite to minus 2 it is always open, near the infinity we don't have any question about that, so it is always open. And minus 2 again following the open sign and union minus 1 to infinite, between these two f dash s is coming negative, so in this interval function is strictly decreasing, and in interval minus 2 to minus 1, open interval again, because it is strictly coming, f dash s is positive, so in this interval function is strictly increasing. So this is a question from my side. Tomorrow I'll make some more question of the exercise. Thank you.